Yo, this shit was crazy as fuck. I just met God. And if it wasn't God, it's the closest thing to it. And don't think it was some man or some woman. It wasn't even a fucking being at all. You feel me? So look, it's nighttime, right? It's like 1 a.m. type shit. Well, early morning time, I should have said, right? And I'm just trying to go to sleep. Now, I may have already been inside the astral plane. I'm not sure, but I just felt like I'm like, okay, I want to go to sleep, but I feel a bit off. And when I feel a bit off, you feel me? I try to just go to sleep unconsciously on some pussy nigga shit so I could like ignore like possibly like going to sleep consciously and aware and maybe like encountering negative shit because I leave my body and see some negative shit or like I hear some negative shit. I don't fucking know. It's on some pussy nigga shit though. I would just try to go to sleep unconsciously. But I'm like, hold the fuck up. I'm like, hold up. Stop being a bitch. Just use the power of God. And as soon as I said that shit, use the power of God, not just use it. Cause I could bring it on right now. I brought it on, but it was that times fucking a million. And once that happens, it's like, bro, everything is just black as shit. And it's like I'm in this fucking infinitely deep black sea. That sounds scary, but it's really not. You feel me? It's not scary at all. And it's like if you study Egyptian mythology, right? You know about the god Anu. And Anu is not some god who was actually a demon and no. Anu is just literally the sea of consciousness that everything comes from. You could see it in real life, nigga. Imagine there was space with no fucking stars or planets and yeah, that shit. Cause all the stars, planets, and us come from space and the energy inside of space that forms all the rest of the shit. You feel me? So I'm like pretty much inside that shit. Space and energy inside that shit, you feel me? But I kinda went deeper than the fucking imagine you go beyond the space and the energy inside of space. Imagine you take it one step further because it's like I was inside that infinitely deep black realm sea of consciousness, feeling just very like strong, protected, and powerful. And I'm just asking for shit, talking to God and stuff like that. You feel me? And at a certain point, I'm like, nigga, I want to fully experience you, and I feel like I gotta let the fuck go. So I'm letting go, right? And it's like, bro, like I'm already like I'm like charged up and I'm like doing like kind of like little like flips and little corkscrews just naturally just floating inside this sea. And like then when I let go it's less and it's more just you just let go. And it's so peaceful and it just felt so amazing. And it's like it's weird because while inside the sea of consciousness, you could feel that everything's inside there, the good, the bad, everything's inside there. But it's like it's not scary because you're protected by God. You just feel like at a certain point you just really get to the source of shit. It's just like and you do that. And then from there, because I was doing all that shit actually gives you energy and stuff like that. And at a certain point, I literally appeared from my floor in my astral body and stuff like that. I went to several different dimensions from there, and most of them dealt with shit like I can see like a dimensional overlay of like your house, right? But it's a dimensional overlay where I could see what people have claimed your territory and stuff like that. You feel me? And could be influencing the stuff that goes on with inside your house. I can also see dimensional overlays of people where those aspects are affecting the life that they experience right the fuck now. You feel me? There's also ones where like I had to like maybe like get rid of like a negative entity or like there's like a negative being inside the dimension. I gotta get rid of that motherfucker. You feel me? It was shit like that. You feel me? Now inside the ones where like I could see dimensional overlays of people's houses or like of them literally, I didn't stay in those for too long because I felt like I didn't know what I was doing and I may do more harm than good. Like for example, I may be able to touch a dimensional overlay and it does some shit like I may touch it, right? And then it goes like, oh, two, and sneezes. And it's like, because it can't see me, and it just, me touching it did something to his nose and made it sneeze. Or like, I may like touch it or something like that, and like, it just can't see me, but like, it feels it. And so I'm like, hold up, this doesn't feel right. Like, I should be doing this. Let me just chill. On the ones where it's like dimensional overlays of people's houses and stuff like that, those I could have probably stayed inside of longer to collect more information about certain shit. 'Cause I was trying to collect information inside one of these realms, but I didn't try hard enough, and I just kind of just left prematurely. That one I don't think was too bad though. I should have got the information. The one with the other people though, interacting with them, that shit, I'm happy I left very quick because I didn't know what the fuck I was fully doing. I didn't want to mess shit up and go against people's will and just destroy some shit. Um, the ones where it came to like casting out negative beings, I did that shit pretty easily. It's not really hard at all to cast out negative beings at all. It's really not. I never like saw a possessed person, but like and cast a demon out of a possessed person. But I do know that like if there's like a negative being in a certain dimension, it's usually not that hard to get them out. Usually they're gonna want to run as soon as they see you anyway. You feel me? But yeah, bro. If I didn't meet God, I got damn sure close to it, bro. It's like I entered the sea of consciousness, bro, and I got, and even though it's infinitely deep, I got to the depth of that bitch. I got to the bottom, and like that's where you meet God at, and it just felt fucking amazing. And it made you could, if you don't want to call it God, that's cool. I have no problem with that. But it definitely was close to that motherfucker. Is no, let me not call him a motherfucker, but it was definitely close to God. You feel me? And that shit was kind of fucking mind blowing. When I finally came back, you see, I came back to reality in the astral plane and shit. I was on my bed in a meditative position, like, whew, whew, that was fucking crazy, yo. And then I finally woke back up here on my bed and shit, just like, damn. Because even though I'm telling y'all this story, there's several shit that I just can't really describe or explain. And it's like, that's just the gist of it. You feel me? Like, the full shit I experienced was actually pretty fucking crazy, bro. And astral projection may get completely different for me as time keeps on going on, bro.